We've got Mega Man versus Lilith. We have no idea what game. We have no idea who's who.
All right, so let's see. We're at table 13. I can give you that info really quick here. Let's go to pairing announcement. So table 13, we have AJ Prez and Brian Courthouse. AJ is playing Lilith. I'm pretty sure that sounds about correct. And Brian is playing Mega Man. So we've got a
who's
game.
On the left?
On the left is Brian. I'm pretty sure here. Let me just double check our jumping between screens here. Yes, Brian is on the left.
He is now.
All right. So what do we got going on right here? We have the Mega Man 3. His whole thing is your characters are -3 difficulty, which is cool. He also has an F once per turn. Discard the top 4 cards of your deck. You may add 1 attack discarded this way with a printed difficulty of X or less, where X equals 2 plus the number of characters in your staging area. So when you have 2 characters, you can discard and find 4s. Yeah,
such as Moon Ritual Dance.
Moon Ritual Dance.
Yeah.
The best one to find with Mega Man, in my opinion, is Mega Man 2, though, who has 2 amazingly high-powered abilities. After you play an attack on this, play an attack card once per turn, give it Breaker 2, Powerful 2, or Stun 2.
For sure.
It can't gain a keyword that it already has, though.
Yeah.
And then commit 1 foundation. Your attack gets +1 damage for each keyword on it. Now, keyword spaghetti is a term I like to use to describe a lot of cards in UFS lately.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna give it I'll give you an idea here. If we play Nutcracker has 5 keywords, if I remember correctly.
It certainly does.
And then I give it a 6th keyword. So now we're at commit 1 foundation +6 damage.
Yeah, it's pretty good. There's a Mega Man card that just lets you add Nutcracker back to your hand by discarding a card.
Yep.
Foundation that just lifts for free.
This is another one. This is a new card. Airblade Thrud. This is from the first DLC for Soul Cal 6.
Mm-hmm.
This has 4 keywords. And also, its attack deals damage. It goes to your momentum. And it ignores face downs.
Yeah, pretty good, especially on a multiple play.
Yeah.
But it looks like Lilith has sealed this card, and we're just going to be taking the 3 and being fine with it.
All right, so even though he sealed it, it doesn't. He still. All those are descriptive keywords. He could have given that +4 damage.
He could have.
Just say it. Air Discus. There's a 4 keyword attack
On a 3 diff.
Yep. This is what Mega Man does. Let's take a look at Brian's list here. Let's see what he's got going on. Because I wonder if he's playing Jeremy Ray's Foundation. Because Jeremy Ray has
or Kuwabara's at this point.
Or Kuwabara's, yeah. Either are fine. Wow, this is such a straightforward deck. Sorry. I don't like to be weird when I say that, but sometimes that's how I describe decks.
Hey, man, there's no reason. I mean, Kiss, right? Keep it simple and straightforward.
Yeah.
Mega Man does 2 things really well. He jumps and he shoots. Why we don't have to do anything fancy.
Yeah, there's a couple of things this deck could be playing to help it. Jeremy Ray's Foundation's amazing in this because it readies when used to play for a cost of a commit, a commit cost. It raises itself once time when you do that, which is amazing. There's also Cool Bars Foundation does the same thing, but neither of those are in here. Yeah. So we are just hitting hard with everything we have here. Mega Man could still just like I said, this is what is he? So 3-bit 8, and you're just like, all right, are you gonna start blocking yet?
You're definitely gonna have to.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Tell me about Kitakari Koru in this deck.
So
actually
Kitakari Koru,
fantastic choice here, right?
Yeah. So Kitakari Koru can give another keyword, which gives it +1 more damage. He also has multiple attacks with the range keyword. From looking at his list that I am reviewing, so
Airblade
you can also just block, flip, draw
Angel
card.
Discus are currently on the field, and they both have ranged on them.
Yep. So blocking with them, respond, draw a card is pretty solid. There's no. Damn, he's not playing Deadly Precision. So Deadly Precision is a card from Tides of Vengeance that should possibly be banned if people were playing it, but no one wants to play it, so it doesn't get banned.
What card?
Deadly Precision. It's when you block with a range card, put it back in you respond to put it back in your hand. So block with Discus Throw, it deals no damage, put Discus Throw back in my hand.
Huh.
It's just a weird little card that, let's see, I'm bringing it up, looking at it right now.
It doesn't have the good symbol, but response command after you make a block with a ranged attack, you can add a block card to your hand.
Oh no, I'm thinking this in the Earth deck. A different deck. Sorry. I played in an Earth deck, the one I have, because I do the same thing with It does it with Discus. That's all I remembered from it. I'm like, where am I playing this? I'm like, oh, I'm playing in that Earth deck. That's very bad, but it just infinite blocks.
Lilith could be doing it right now, right? She's also playing Discus under Earth.
Yeah. So Sweetlicious. Ooh. Here's a KOF card of talk. This is an interesting card because how it's worded. So, respond, remove this foundation from the game. Before the block step of this deck, return the damage and speed to its printed values.
Yeah.
That used to be, if you could play one of those cards, if you can play those symbols, you're playing that card as a one of. Because what does it do? It stops you from dying.
Yeah, for sure.
It blanks on. It used to. The blink play back in the day was block the divine trib, and Sweetlicious the multiple to take no damage.
It has all of Cassandra's symbols.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Oh yeah.
What is happening? Why is this okay?
It is. It's a card. It's a unique.
Is it?
Yeah, it's unique. So
I looked at that card 3 times, did not see the word unique on it once.
Yeah. I'm one of those people I'm gonna sit there and just let it. I'm gonna call it out every time. These are the cards that KOF promo is one of the sets where I really started when I got back into UFS a lot here. So that's where I built. Actually, I have so many of those cards from that set, and there's some crazy stuff that can happen out of that set, which is the other cool part. There's a card that has called Hydrant's Determination that has symbol specific abilities, but does not have the symbols in its type, in its actual symbol determination. It has an order, life, and void ability, but it is a fire good foundation.
Huh. That's weird.
But the life ability is nuts. The life ability is this card is removed from regressive difficulty.
Wow.
The order one is if it deals damage, draw a card. And the void one is if they have at least 4. If they have 4 or more cards in hand, they discard 1.
Wow!
And it's one of those weird cards that nobody plays because you're playing it on the multi-symbols that happen. You're playing on that plan. So not a lot of people are going to play it unless like, oh, I'm playing a fire deck, but I also have the life symbol. Or I'm a good deck, but I have the life symbol, or I have the void symbol. I can get that little extra burn a card out of their hand plan.
Okay.
All right, so we've got
I like that a ton.
Yeah, so we got a fan NATO coming in here.
Looks like it's actually already hit. We sealed it. We decided not to pump it. Probably due to the fact that we've got the elk shield existing in the staging area, just kind of looming a bit. At this point, personally, I would have started making things lethal, and then just like force him to burn it, right?
Yeah.
Rather than have him have it be useful later. We got a My Hero Academia card on board. Bonds of Friendship.
Bonds of Friendship. There's a lot of Fury attacks. I mean, it's a 1/6. It has a good block. Yeah. I have definitely played cards based on their stats before and not what they do. That's sometimes my deck build design is like play a 1, play a 6, and kill you. Play a 1/6 with a good block, and that's good enough. Like I played there was a card in the Ryu Chun-Li starter decks. Guys like something for the Master. It's like a Fallen Master. The 1/6 +2 high block. I played it for that. I don't think I ever had it enhance that card. But let me tell you, I definitely had to more than a few times. Just like, all right, I need a high block and I need a 6 check. It checks the box. That's what mattered.
That's what it does.
All right, so
Looks like we're doing some classic Earth Lilith stuff here.
Yeah.
Playing Nutcracker after 2 Sense of Morals. The Nutcracker doesn't get the plus damage off of, or plus stats off of Lilith because it's not a printed 3 damage attack, but whatever printed 3 damage attack we play afterwards certainly will.
Mm-hmm.
And those first 3 cards just don't count towards progressive difficulty.
We're drawing a card off of Movie Star. I like it. Because that is a breaker. That is a breaker attack, and we need cards in hand.
For sure. Bonsai Enthusiast says that we
draw another card.
We can draw another card. We also have the ability of we could have committed it or flipped it after we use Mega Man 2 for Breaker 3, which does not seem terrible here.
It's not bad when you need it. I think he's trying to find cards right now. I think he's looking for blocks, which he's probably He's looking for a Takeda Rush Jet. Hey, buddy. You want to do your response? Guess what? Do it again.
Do it again. Yeah, do you play Rush Jet in a deck like this?
So Rush Jet Adapter, I played it in the sideboard of Mega Man 2 whenever I played it back in the day. Where is the 3 damage attack?
We don't even play them.
We don't
Why
even.
do we play 3 damage attacks when Vicious Madness is already 8 damage by itself?
True.
It's so much work to make it 8 damage. I could just play Vicious Madness and it'd start there.
Yeah. I mean, technically his progressive difficulty is 1 right now.
Correct.
So.
And is at Desperation, so this was on a 5.
Yeah. All right, here. Let's see what he's got. All right, so we're gonna block with the Mega Man. That's
the buddy block.
The buddy block.
Look at how handsome this boy is. All the cool Robot Masters in the background. Man, this full art looks amazing. Man, I wish Mega Man would come back to standard.
Man, let me tell you, if you get enough of the Capcom deal going, why not?
Yeah.
Just like, hey, can we just have you get like a 5-year, just lock this, we want this specific product to be available, as a part of our evergreen. It's in everything, it's always there, it's always available, and it's just the Mega Man Proto Man starters.
Yeah.
Because I won't lie, I want 8,000 Degrees back. That card's just it's not even that good anymore, but it's good when you need it.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so he currently has. So he drew up. He's got his 6. He's got 1 character. I think he should just be trying to find another attack and set up a kill turn. Try to set up a kill turn here and just see can he play through what Lilith is trying to do.
Has he readied his board?
I think we're doing that right now.
All right. I wasn't sure if my computer was lagging.
Yeah, these guys are not like, it's like one of them is like his ping is showing like at about 50 and the other one's at like 160. So it's like, okay, might have a little lag here and there.
Yeah. Is Mega Man 2's response is once per turn, right? Okay, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
All right.
And the other issue here is you have to play if you pass, say like I go Mega Man response, like the right play here is sometimes you just want to play the attack. I would just go play the attack. If they don't respond, if they respond with Lilith, like you have to. This is the issues. You might lose your Mega Man response to Lilith because you're like, all right, I'll give it these keywords. All right, I'll seal it. Like, well, okay.
So this is interesting because the keywords that I'm sure we're just given were stun, right?
Like
stun 2. We have 2 Sense Immortals on our board. Why do we care?
Yeah.
It's like who cares? Yeah, you commit my 2 Sense Immortals, and I feel fine. I feel totally all right. Because like there's gonna be a way better card. Like this card just has powerful 2 printed on it, right?
Yeah.
It could accidentally kill us. It's got desperation +2/+2. Like this, it could just happen. Like that's spooky.
Mm-hmm. I think the Lilith's got a pretty good board control here. Like with the Sweetlicious in play. Yep, we're just stun 2ing and we're gonna start readying up. So he used the Mega Man here. Gave it stun 2, and now we're just cycling through those Sense Immortals.
14 cards.
And we're powerful?
Yeah, man, we're
trying to finish. We're at that point. We're gonna.
Movie Star is so cool with Mega Man 2. You can say every card has breaker on your turn and just like draw cool stuff. That's neat. That's really neat. It does say commit 2 cards to draw 1 though. But in a clutch moment, it could certainly matter. Depending on what game this is, like we've got the Sweetlicious obviously available to us.
All right, let's see, we're about 3 minutes left in the round right now.
He says, "I don't care. I've got the Yatamir."
Oh, Yatamir!
Wow,
that's it. There's another card.
Holy cow! What a card!
Yeah. That card can do a lot in this format. Especially card like that's. Do you want a way to stop? You want a way to really slow down to slow down Meteor. You're making them do their ability. You're making them do bring in the blindfold first, and then you're like, okay, turn it off. So now I can respond to everything else you do. So I can try to action it. Like you just all right, you can't so you play the Meteor, they blindfold. Then you go to then you gotta mirror the Meteor. So then when you go to Goro's, their blindfold, they can't respond with Meteor.
Yeah.
That's it's a protection card. It's a really good card that I think it's been missing in the format, and I really would like to keep seeing it available.
That card says commit, turn off Dark Cherito, and that's what matters to me.
Right? That's true also.
Yeah.
All right, here comes the Nutcracker. We're drawing some cards.
Easy. Give it taunt, quick. Give it taunt. Yeah, I think we're just gonna buff this up. I mean, we've got Owl Shield, we've got Nutcracker, we've got 1 momentum. This could be a 7 low for 12 coming in, or 7 low for 10. Excuse me. And so, like, I mean, that is respectable. Puts Mega Man at 7, which is very much the danger zone. Double Vicious Madness kills him. We see we're obviously running it. Unless Angel Discus says no thank you. Checks a 6 like every good player would.
We'll respond and draw some cards. That's a flip. Nope, he's committing. Okay. I thought he was like doing something else. I'm like, are we?
He said, nah, we're good.
All right.
You can commit an additional foundation and give it another breaker if you wanted to. But it's just going to slow down the turn as opposed to...
Yeah.
He's going to flip the other one, opt to draw the card. Interesting that we decided to commit the other Koru as opposed to committing the movie star, which is at enhanced speed. And not keep it commits as the cost to draw as opposed to flipping to draw, because we're getting to the point into the game where, like, if he's actually nervous about dying here, then he's just going to want the cards in hand. And, like, if I'm not sure there's going to be another turn to use that ability, so why not just get it off the board?
True.
Yeah, part of like understanding how the flow of the game and using the clock to your advantage is you're allowed to hold your abilities until like there. If we don't think Lilith is going to have another turn, why not just spend the resource of the flip to draw an additional card? Like, just to have that card in hand.
Yeah.
Because from here, you now have just a blank card on your board that just won't have any card text unless you are determined to get that +1 damage off of it. If you think that +1 is going to matter. So now Lilith gets to sit here and think and decide.
Very much.
What's going on?
Well, there's Vicious Madness number 1 that you called.
Yeah. Gets hit with the breaker 3? Or does Yada check a 4? No, of course it checks a 5. Insane.
Yep.
So yeah, we got hit with a breaker 3. We're gonna add up this for the +2. No response that I could think of from the good symbol. Easy block with the buddy block, unless, of course, we check a 2. Yikes. Ouch. That very, very much hurts.
Yeah.
Still taking the 5. Lilith here could easily do 12 damage. I mean, all she would have to do is find... I mean, Angel Discus multiple 1. The Discus is going to do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage.
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10 with the shield. Kind of crazy we're not owl shielding on every attack, right? Like, why didn't the Vicious Madness get an extra 3 damage?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to matter.
I think it might just be playing fast. This
yeah, I mean they are about to enter. Blockable. Yeah, they're about to enter time here.
Yeah, the second Discus is still blockable, especially if we've got another buddy block in hand. But if we have another buddy block in hand, I mean that's the exact reason that Lilith didn't die last turn. Just being forced to hold more characters just does not feel good.
Yep. I think this is over.
It does look like it. There's a lot of hesitation. I mean, you should kind of know what's going on, unless 2, 3, 4. It's on a 7, right? 3, 4, 5, 6,
6!
7. Check to 6. Easy. Easiest game in the whole wide world. He says it's fine. I don't even want this. This last movie star obviously is going to draw me a card. Duh.
Yup.
We find one more attack. One more. You got 4 in hand? One more. It's got to be just one more.
Like, all he has to do, like, he could play an attack. Oh, man.
Commit everything, and you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
You literally have Lilith and Owl Shield. Huh. Play 1 attack. Tie on table 13. I think they just reported.
Did they really just, like...
Did Owl Shield fail? I don't remember seeing a check for it, Satonis. I think that is the tie. I think that's just where it is.
I think they're just calling tie?
Hey, man, 1 point's better than no points.
Yeah.
All right, well, that one was fun.